Hello everyone, my name is Adriana Burns and this is my mom. Well, I know from what you see it's a flower, but this is the last thing my mother held before she died. My mother died of breast cancer and stage 4 terminal stomach cancer on September 30th of this year, on her birthday. She was a Libra, and she had fought cancer for 5.5 years. It's only been a month, well, not even a month, it's only been like 3 weeks, really, since I lost her. So I'm here on this website to ask you, all of you, I'm 26 years old, and since my mom has been going through this very hard disease or form of just everything that is bad, if I had to put school on hold for quite a while, and I've had to put my life on hold to take care of my mom. And I have good grades, I have a 3.0, and I want to be a designer, a wedding dress designer. And I really want to succeed in life, and I only have a semester and a year to go. And due to COVID and due to some of my mother's medical bills that I'm trying to pay, and since with my mom gone, I also lost my childhood home and my car, and I had to move all the way down to Georgia. All I'm asking is, I owe my school around $15,000, and that's on loans aside as well. That's around $8,000. I would just ask if anyone could possibly just dig in their pocket just a little bit. I'm getting a job here in Georgia. I'm trying my best. I'm working out with lawyers. I'm trying to get my mom's death certificate because doctors won't do what they need to do and sign it. I'm trying to get my mother's ashes and everything. I put together a little slideshow for you guys just to show you what type of art I actually do. So, this is part of one of my lines that I did for airline versus jeanwear, and they're all inspired and based off of me and my personality. And you see, I do all my own flats. I draw them out by hand. Most of my art, even on Instagram and actually pretty much Instagram, pretty much shows off most of my hand drawing, which I am very, very proud of. This is pretty much streetwear versus a very classic wear. I also do have two really fun designs that I did for summer, inspired going to the beach and actually looking really very chic and very nice on the beach. This is a very nice cover up. I never really got to actually doing her very lingerie bathing suit underneath. This is another one of my hand-drawn girls. This is another one. I really love the colors. This is the one that my mother really loved, just due to the way I actually draw my girls with a baby doll face and giant earrings. I also do have a few things from my actual school when I was my last semester in junior year. Oh, excuse me, my first semester in junior year. So this was part of my swimsuit collection for what's it called? Not BBC. But either way, it was a nice swimsuit collection. I had 14 girls, and I only got to do actual 2 swimsuits. This one was one of my favorites because I actually got to do a tester suit on the top, and I did most of the flats digitally and hand drawn. I actually do have the swimsuit top that goes with it. If you can give me a second. Alright, and here she is. This is her top that goes with this nice girl. It's actually fabricated on, and it's done with a zigzag stitch across. It was a very I had a lot of fun during this project. It was really great. I got to meet my mentors, and I only had it was a 12-week process type of project, so it was actually really fun at the end, and I got to do it in my fashion show. There was one bridal dress that I actually did get to do with one of my teachers, and he helped me with my face, and I described to him in detail, and we actually designed this entire nice dress, and it was so pretty, and it is one of my favorite things I keep in my portfolio. And this is the stuff that I really wanted to design when I graduate, or if I even get to at least complete 3 years of college, to try to find a fashion house that would actually take me in. I also do have a few dresses that I've also designed. Since I am a big fan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I actually designed this off of Sabrina Spellman's season 2 dress, where she visits the underworld and everything. And this was a really fun project that I did last year during the quarantine. I also do have this very nicely styled dress that I use all my own patterns since my teachers taught me how. I only require a small bit of assistance from Joann Fabrics patterns, but most of my patterns are all my own. This is a very nice little number that I was really inspired when I was watching a movie called Anastasia. It's by it's not by DreamWorks, but it's by Warner Brothers. It's the animated film, and I really wanted to make something that was really fancy. It almost made me feel like Nancy Reagan in this because it's really pretty and it's really flowy. I also got myself a nice little not like a farthingale, but it's like a puff type of underdress to go underneath this to make it really poofy, because I'm one of those types of girly girls that do that. I also have another swimwear edition that is it's a type of sarong, and you pin it on the side, and it has this little pleat thing right here. And it's really super cute. It almost makes you look like Beyonce when you stretch it out in the wind. And this fabric is so pretty. This was actually from my mentor project. Due to me having a few financial issues and leaving school, I actually did ask my teacher if I could actually keep this because it was so pretty, and I loved working on my swimsuit, but I let them keep that and they let me keep this. Also, I have done other things. I used to work at a small breakfast restaurant, and they gave me free range to design things on the back of their jackets. And little did they know that I would actually go all the way out with pearl beads all the way down the sides, all the way down the arms. And since it was, I did it in yellow thread, orange thread, because it was kind of during that Halloweeny season, and I get really creative and I did dogs eat free because actually this restaurant did actually have dogs that they really loved and they actually ate for free. But it also has a little lemon there, and she's getting tan from the sun, and it says "Sun's out, buns out," which was so cute. So many people would stop me and they would know I'm the little citrus girl because of this jacket. So definitely when I travel to Virginia Beach, some people do know me. I also do have a few corsets. Since I do want to go into wedding industry, I actually took it upon myself. My teachers actually did not teach me this because it was actually going to be my last bit of my junior year to actually learn how to make a corset. I took the liberties of actually going online and actually finding a pattern, making my own pattern, and I actually had to make 5 of these before I actually got something that I really liked. This girl does not have her strings in her. Since I am moving, I still have to unpack a lot of different things, especially art materials. But this is one of my I really love this pattern because it reminds me so much of Tangled, the series, or even the movie. And I just always love these. I just like pink, and this was such a fun thing for me to do during the pandemic and learning how to actually make a corset. That's one of the things I feel I will take upon myself. If I don't know how to do something, I'll look it up and I'll learn how to do it. I feel like that's something that my mother and my father have both installed in me, to go and actually do what I want. And if you really want to make something, you should ask questions or ask people. And I actually reached out to a lot of different influencers and people who actually make these on Instagram. There was a nice young lady that does corsets, and she was giving me so much advice. I went to Joann Fabrics and I bought all the stuff, and she gave me a pattern too, and it was so nice of her. And I went to FedEx and I Xeroxed that crest. All right, but this is one of my other favorite ones. Since everyone was into that strawberry dress, I made a strawberry corset, and it's actually one of my favorite ones to wear out when I wear just like a long flowy white dress or just one of my pink dresses. For right now, that is everything I have to show you. But back to the main thing. All I would ask of anybody who wants to take a chance on me and wants to take a chance on designer, or who just wants to really just help, I'm really would be grateful, and I really would be, I would definitely benefit from any type of help. I've worked job to job. I want to work someplace in the future where I'm going to be happy where I work, and you know, you can find that at any job, but I want my real dream job. You know, everyone has that they want to make their child happy, and you know what, you can always do that even without the big stuff. But I really do want to at least try to finish school, and I would ask, only since my bill is $15,000, I would generously ask for $25,000 because I would want to try to help out my younger siblings. When my mother passed away, I had to figure out where they were going to go after college. I did, and any money that comes from this account will go half to them, half to me, so I can finish college. Because my younger siblings, my mother and I, we put money towards them to try to get them to finish school. I was always going to be the last thing that everyone was going to think about because I was helping my mom. I was going to chemotherapy appointments, doctor appointments, assisting my mom whatever she needed. I put my life on hold for my mother because I loved her. And I still do. This is the only thing. Well, it's not the only thing, but I wasn't able to take real flowers into the ICU when she passed away. And my mother wasn't able to open her birthday card that I got her. She wasn't able to smell the Yankee candles I got for her. She wasn't even aware of who I was. My mother also had sepsis. So when she passed away, she was just really confused. I know people die every day. But I really want to make her proud. I want to make all of my family proud. I want to be on say yes to just one day with one of my gowns. Be like Mugler, Fairway. You know, even a Mark Nuno. Who knows? Maybe someone famous will wear one of my gowns. All people have to do is take a chance. I'm doing everything I can. So, this is me being the realist with anybody in my life. And to the people who see this and know me, to the person that's extremely outrageous on Instagram, to the funny videos that I do on TikTok, the real person behind that does all that really because I just figured out how extremely alone I felt. Even because I couldn't really have people in my house because my mom had cancer. And it was, you can't let people in your house when people have cancer. It's very contagious and they can get sick. My mother also got the vaccine. And even though I had jobs and I was going out and I had masks, it's not like I could always be real with everybody. I've moved around a lot since I was a kid. Having to give stuff away, having to leave stuff, having to throw it away. Stuff that you might even like. But I never thought I would have to go through selling my mom's personal stuff. Or things that I know I had to sell because my siblings need money. My mother wasn't dead. I didn't know. Sometimes parents just don't tell you stuff and stuff like this happens. And some adults will ask, like, how come you didn't ask your the cancer doctor about certain things? Because number one, doctors do come to what's the word, confidentiality and everything. I can't tell you. My mom glossed over stuff because she wanted to protect me. It's a blessing and a curse. I don't hate my mom for what she did. But my mom, I will not go negative. I can't. I won't. All I ask is, please, this isn't just another desperate cry for help. This is a girl that just really needs help. And I don't know how many people this will reach. I hope it reaches somebody. That's all I ask. And thank you for listening this long. I don't really get to vent out to a lot of people. I moved and I really don't have any friends here. You can understand if all your friends are in another state and you're like 10 hours away from even like having an in-close kind of a conversation. Very isolated. And when you only have farm animals, chickens, dogs, and bunnies, and parakeets, and fish. My father runs a very interesting household. But thank you